Canadians right across the country are concerned about the coronavirus. We are doing everything we can to reduce the fear and the anxiety by saying that the risk level is low and that we are keeping Canadians safe.
Controversy engulfing the Prime Minister's office has put SNC-Lavalin under renewed scrutiny. Jody Wilson-Raybould stepped down from Justin Trudeau's cabinet after a Globe and Mail report alleged the Prime Minister's office pressured her to intervene in the company's criminal case. SNC-Lavalin is charged with corruption and bribery in one of several cases of alleged illegal behavior. The CBC's Dave Seglins has been investigating the company's record since 2012, and he joins us now from Toronto. Hey, Dave, thanks for being with us.
Hi there.
So when did it first emerge that SNC-Lavalin might be involved in some business that wasn't above the fray?
It was actually the end of 2011. People may remember there was a war in Libya. Libya was a place that SNC-Lavalin was doing a ton of business, huge mega project, billions of dollars worth. But right at the end of 2011, there was this bizarre story about a Canadian woman who was arrested in, of all places, Mexico. And the allegation was that she was part of some sort of conspiracy to smuggle a member of the Gaddafi regime, the Gaddafi family. Muammar Gaddafi had several sons. One of the sons was allegedly going to be smuggled out of Libya to a life in hiding in Mexico with the help of Cindy Vanier, this Canadian woman. We started looking into it, spoke to her family here in Canada, did a couple of stories on it. Well, we were contacted by an anonymous email source who sent us this bizarre letter. It was a weekend, I can remember clearly, January 2012, sent us this email saying, I'm a senior person in the high ranks of SNC-Lavalin, and I can tell you that we have corrupt senior executives who are paying bribes and helping funnel hundreds of millions of dollars out of Libya into Swiss bank accounts. And we're reading this going, what the heck? And in this email, it says, if you would like to know more, tomorrow you will be on a ski hill in Quebec at the midway station of such and such a ski hill, and you will be prepared to ski. And you will meet a man in a spider jacket of a particular color, and you will come and you will learn more. And we're thinking, what the heck is with this? So we jumped on a plane, jumped in a rental car from Ontario, and then we get on skis, and sure enough, we meet the first of several SNC high-level executives who started recounting tales and allegations of the business in Libya. And flash forward, as we started reporting on some of these and this internal whistleblower letter that was circulating within the company, it all came out. Libya, one of the executive vice president of the construction arm of the company that did all sorts of work both in Canada but also across North Africa, was arrested, charged, and pleaded guilty to bribery to the tune of $40 million, defrauding the Libyan people of $130 million. So the basic allegations is that SNC-Lavalin, dating back years, was paying huge bribes to secure these billions of dollars worth of contracts with the dictatorship of Muammar Gaddafi. There was a guilty plea in Switzerland by this one senior executive. In 2015, the RCMP here at home has charged the company, and that is the huge criminal case that is currently before the courts that SNC is trying to get out of with a deferred prosecution agreement.
A secret letter is revealing new details about a scheme by SNC-Lavalin to illegally influence Canadian federal elections. The document was leaked to CBC's The Fifth Estate and Radio-Canada's Enquête. Harvey Cashore is in Ottawa, bringing us the breaking details this morning. Harvey, good to see you there. Thank you.
Good morning.
Tell us more about what the letter says and what the letter means.
Well, the letter is a detailed outline of all the senior former SNC-Lavalin executives that were participating, according to the Commissioner of Canada Elections, in this scheme. And this was a scheme that was over the course of several federal elections that got SNC-Lavalin corporate money illegally into the coffers of the federal Liberal Party and to some extent the Conservative Party.
One person was charged in connection with this, but SNC-Lavalin got an agreement from the Commissioner of Elections not to be charged. This is all coming out in the reporting. Tell us more about that and why that was.
Well, that's exactly the question I guess we all have today. Is we know there was one single charge, and yet the charges show that there were many other senior SNC-Lavalin executives involved in this scheme. Last year, one person pleaded guilty. They got a $2,000 fine, and that's it. And we know, of course, that SNC-Lavalin itself got what's called a compliance agreement from the Commissioner of Canada Elections. And basically, it was an agreement to say, we will never break the law again. We've changed our practices. But the company had, been involved in this scheme over the course of several years, and it was a very deliberate plan, according to the Commissioner of Canada Elections. And so we've talked to others who've said, listen, is there a level playing field here? Is Canadian election law being applied evenly?
When the Liberal Party officials, members, found out about this, what did they do?
Well, we know that they were told by the Commissioner of Canada Elections now in August of 2016 that they'd received these, quote-unquote, ineligible donations. And in fact, what SNC-Lavalin was doing was secretly giving bonuses to these officials, double the amount of the donation because they'd be taxed, to pay back that money to the Liberals, and that's a practice forbidden. So what they told the commissioner was, look, we had no prior awareness or involvement in this. We have questions for SNC-Lavalin executives. Well, who exactly were your contacts at the Liberal Party, and what did you tell them?
Minister Justin Trudeau is dealing with a growing scandal tonight. It involves what he allegedly told a top official to do about a major company involved in a corruption investigation.
Justin Trudeau simply cannot continue to govern this country.
I thank the Ethics Commissioner for his report. And even though I disagree with some of his conclusions, I fully accept this report and take responsibility for everything that happened. Where I disagree with the Commissioner, amongst others, is where he says and takes a strong perspective that any contact with the AG, the Attorney General, in this issue was improper. My job as a Prime Minister is to stand up for Canadians and defend their interests.